Hi Mecca Beauty Junkies, it's Bella, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to get this autumn inspired makeup look. So if you are interested in how I achieved it, then please keep watching. So I'm going to start off with my brows today, and I'm going to use the Kevyn Aucoin brow pencil. This is in dark brunette, which just like matches my eyebrows perfectly. I kind of just like to fill that in. So now I'm just going to prime my eyelids, and I always use my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer to prime my eyelids, and I just put a little bit on the inside as well because I don't like to go back in with concealer later, and that bit tends to stay a little bit dark, so I conceal that as well. And now I'm just going to go in with my Beauty Blender and just blend that all out. So now I'm going to go ahead and start on my eyeshadow, and I'm going for something like a little bit fall inspired, so burgundy, warm colors. And I'm going to start off with this Smashbox palette here. It is the Covershot Ablaze Eye Palette, and the first color I'm going to go into is this one right here. It's like a warm reddish brown. It is so pretty. And I'm just going to start by putting this into my crease. And once you have most of the product off of the brush, I just like to go up and use the rest of it just to make sure it's all really nice and blended. And I'm also going to take that on my outer V. So I'm not going to round this one, I'm going to take it a little bit out. So now I'm just going to use this really dark, rich brown here, and I'm just going to start pretty much putting it where I put the red shade, except I'm going to focus it a little bit down towards my eye. I'm not going to blend it up as much towards my eyebrow. Onto, very lightly, the outside first, and slowly I'm going to blend it in. And I just put on little by little. And now I'm actually going to go back in with that red shade again just to intensify the color a little bit. This also helps to blend out the darker shade. If you find that it's not blending out right, maybe if you're using a black, it always helps to go in with another color to help blend it out. So now I'm going to take this shade right here, it's a shimmer shade, so I'm going to put this all over my lid, the lid that we left bare, and I'm just going to use a flat shader brush to do this. So when I get to the edge bit here and I want to blend it in with the darker shadow, but I don't want there to be like a really obvious line, I just turn the brush over to the clean side and use that to blend them together. Now I'm just going to lighten it up a little bit, just using this color here, not too much because I don't want to overpower this color because it's so pretty. So now I'm going to take this NARS eye paint, and I'm just going to use this to draw like a small black eyeliner. So now I'm just going to curl my eyelashes, and then I'm going to apply some of my favorite mascara. This is the Perversion Mascara from Urban Decay. So now it's time for some false lashes. I'm going to use these ones from Kit Cosmetics. They are in the shade Paparazzi. It's just going to kind of like bring the whole look together. So now I'm going to measure the false lashes up, and the easiest way to apply false lashes is just to pop them from above. And the glue dries clear, so eventually the white bit will be gone. So now I'm going to move on to my base. I always do it last in case I do get any fallout. It's easy to just wipe away, because if I have my foundation on, then I have to redo all of that and it's just a waste of foundation. So I'm going to start off by priming my face. I'm using the Urban Decay Self-Adjusting Complexion Primer. So now I'm going to move on to my foundation. I'm using the Hourglass Stick Foundation, and I'm in the shade Beige, and I'm just going to use the Hourglass foundation brush to apply it. ears. And now I'm going to conceal and highlight a little bit. I'm using my Urban Decay concealer. This is in the shade Medium Light Neutral. And I'm just going to use this sponge to blend it all in. And now to set that in place, just my concealer under my eyes, I'm going to use the NARS translucent powder, and I'm just going to take this on my beauty blender and just set. I'm not going to bake, but I'm just going to press it in using the blender. And my little trick that I like to do as well is I just look up and make sure all of the creases are blended out, because if you set that before doing it, then you're just setting the creases in place as well. Just using a brush to sweep away any excess if there is any. So to set the rest of my face, I'm going to be using the NARS Pressed Powder. This one is in the shade Beach. And I always press my powder into my face, because if you're swiping it around, then you can lose coverage as well because you're swiping the foundation around. So now I'm going to bronze up my skin a little bit. I'm going to use the Laguna bronzer from NARS, and I'm just going to apply this around my cheekbones and my forehead area. So now for blush, I'm going to use Madly. This is from NARS. So now I'm going to use one of my favorite highlighters. This is the Mecca Enlightened Highlighter, and I'm just going to highlight the high points of my face. So now I'm going to move back and finish the under eyes. I'm first going to go in with my black pencil, and I'm just going to put this in my waterline. I always put a dark pencil in my waterline because I have really big eyes. And there's nothing wrong with big eyes, but they're just big, so putting black in kind of makes them look a little bit smaller. I'm going to go back in with my Smashbox palette, and I'm going to first take this reddy brown color again. And now I'm going to take the darker brown, and I'm just going to put this closer to my lower lash line. So now for the magic, I'm going to be applying my Smashbox Always On Liquid Lip. This is in the shade Misconduct, and the most exciting part about this is I'm going to have my own packaging for this particular shade. I don't know if you guys know, but I was lucky enough to go to LA with Mecca, and while we were there, we got to design our own product sleeve for our chosen color, and I chose this one because I love my dark vampy lips, and the thing that I love about this one is it goes on quite light, and then you can build the product up because it is so hard to apply, well, liquid lipstick in particular, but dark shades of liquid lipstick perfectly. I get them all over my face, so it's great to like have that light shade as an outline and then just to build the product up afterwards. So that is the completed look. It is just a really nice autumn look using my Smashbox shade. So don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you did enjoy, and thank you so much for watching.